how we will respond to planned nationwide protest, IGP says. So the Inspector General of Police, Betokun, has now, told Nigerians how they will respond to a nationwide strike or nationwide protest that has been planned. Already, with APC government issuing threats to protesters or potential protesters, and with DSS already arresting people in the north, people believe that the protest is going to be violent because obviously police is going to end up arresting, shooting, agitating, and the government has even prepared the Air Force, the military, and all of them on to be on alert, to respond to the issue. So, but now, the IGP is not telling Nigerians how he wants to handle or how police will handle the protest if it eventually breaks out. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Olukayode Egbetokun, has said the Nigerian police will respond to the August 1st planned protest by some Nigerians in the most professional manner. Okay, we will see how professional they are. So Egbetokun said this on Tuesday in Abuja during a meeting with strategic police managers, consisting of officers from the rank of Commissioner of Police and above. So he said the meeting with the strategic police managers was to share intelligence from the various police commands in the country and analyze same for the security of the country. So we are prepared, and I want to assure you that we will manage the protest in the most professional manner, he said. So the IG said the police would maintain or remain committed to provide security for those that would engage in peaceful protest. But if the protest is peaceful, you will see us protecting the protesters as long as they remain peaceful. But we have a duty to protect lives and properties, so we will not sit back and watch hoodlums burning down facilities in the name of protest. Okay? So we are not against peaceful protest. We will support peaceful protest by protecting those who will engage in peaceful protest, he said. So he said the task of maintaining law and order during the protest would not be a challenge if the protesters engage in peaceful protest. So according to him, it becomes a challenge if the protest is violent. I have always said that the right to protest is a right to peaceful protest, not to violent protest, Abi. So no civilized society will tolerate violent protest. Violent protest is criminal, but peaceful protest is a right. So the IG therefore called on Nigerian youth to ignore anyone inciting them to violent protest. Okay. So what the statement is making here is that the right to protest is a right to peaceful protest, not a right to violent protest. So as long as the protest is peaceful, they are committed to protecting the protesters. They will make sure that nothing happens to them. But if the protest goes violent, they will not sit and fold their hands and see lives and property damaged by hoodlums in the name of protest. That is what he's saying. Well, that sounds like a professional statement, because even in advanced countries, once you start destroying properties, police will definitely take you away. Okay? I think the planners of the protest should look at the best way to ensure that it's most effective. Most of the time, they block road. And when they block road, that's when the police will now come and start chasing, pouring tear gas and everything to move people out of the road. And that is where the problem starts. That's one part. Second part is that the APC government would have prepared some youths, some youths supporting APC to go and oppose the people on the road protesting, and before you know it becomes a counter protest. Before you know it, fight will start, and before you know it, police will start doing what they know how to do best, which is violence, because they will say that the hoodlums has taken over the protest. But meanwhile, the violence would have been instigated by APC supporters who have been sent out to go and counter the protest, just like the presidential media aide on social media, personal assistant on media aide, Olusegun Dada, has threatened, though the whole world is responding to that threat right now. So I just hope that they will not do what they have planned to do, because nobody can trust APC. That is it. People are already reacting to what the police general has said here. So it's a brainwash zombies, nickname soldiers. Okay? Brainwash the zombies, nickname soldiers, police, etc. Fighting for Yoruba minority rule under bankrupt British terrorism, nickname Nigeria, against sovereignty of this country natives. Can you imagine? Natives will die in vain, one by one, with Yoruba thieves and bankrupt British terrorism. Now, wow, who is this person writing this kind of thing? This person, only God knows where he's coming from. That is it. As somebody say, you are so daft that you cannot even think like a human being. That is it. Why couldn't you ignore me? Hey, wow. So the first person I wrote here, the way he wrote it is quite challenging to just pour out everything he has written here. But the fact here remains that this person is writing like he's from the southeast and is person that is looking for Biafra. That is the truth. And he is like, everybody should be armed, everybody should protect himself, anybody that entered the territory of their region should be brought down. Those are the things he's trying to say here, but that is not the intent of the protest. So we really have to be civil in the protest. We really have to be matured, have to be peaceful, and nobody should go into anything that looks like violence. That is the truth. Nobody should go into violence at all. All right. So the IGP has spoken, but the problem I have is that almost all the commissioners of police in all the states are in the pocket of the governors. And before you know it, the APC governors will also start probably issuing counter instructions to the commissioner of police in each of the states. So sometimes, because they have bought over the police, there are overzealous ones among them that will go out of their boundaries. Some of them will go and drink monkey tail, drink all kinds of manner of intoxicating things, and then use it to come to the street and start behaving like animals. Those are the things that police should check. There are a lot of people wearing police uniforms, carrying police guns that are not human beings, that are not even civilized, not trained, not educated, very illiterate. And when you see them on the checkpoint, you know them. They will drink ogogoro before coming to checkpoint. They will smoke and do everything before coming to the road. So those are the ones that Nigerian police need to check, because by the time they start misbehaving and they are being challenged by the citizens, violence will start, and they will say the youths have started problem. Meanwhile, police would have instigated it somehow. So we need to look out for things like that. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment, as the IG of police has stated how he wants to handle the protest.